Today I am going to show everyone how to make probably one of the easiest soups to make. It is asparagus soup, my favorite vegetable ever since I was a little girl. And it's so easy to make. It is low carb, it is low calorie, and it's very filling actually. The first thing you're going to need is a steamer. And this you're going to need for the asparagus. And then you're going to need about 10 stalks of asparagus. Now, if you have the skinnier ones, you're probably going to need 12 to 15. If you have a nice size like this, 10 should do you. 1 cup of chicken broth. You can find various kinds of chicken broth. This happens to be a brand that I prefer because it has no added MSG, it's gluten-free, and it's all natural. And then a half a cup of cottage cheese. Now, mind you, you can use any cottage cheese on the market. I'm not advertising any of these brands per se, but I do particularly like this brand and the 2% too. And the reason why I like this brand is because there's not a lot of extra ingredients. In fact, if you look at the back of the label here, all it says in ingredients is that it's skim milk, salt, and vitamin A. You don't have all the other ingredients. If you go to the grocery store and look at all the other cottage cheese ingredients, you're going to be surprised at what you can find in those ingredients. I pretty much believe that if you cannot pronounce the word, maybe you shouldn't be putting it in your body. Okay, and the last thing here you need is a blender. I love the Ninja, but again, a bullet, a Ninja, a blender, whatever's going to do the job, that's all you need. You know, just because I'm using the Ninja in this particular video does not mean I want everyone running out and getting a Ninja. But this I do like. Okay, so these are all the things you need. And so let's get started. Okay, the first thing we do is we're going to use our steamer. Now, you don't need this part, and the reason why is because you're going to put your asparagus in the steamer, in the bottom, and then you're going to add your 1 cup of chicken broth into it. Cover it. And then we are going to stick it into the microwave for about 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay, while the asparagus is cooking, we are going to take a half a cup, approximately. If you want a little more cottage cheese, I guess you could throw that in there. And put it into your blender. All right, now the asparagus is done. All right, we have our cottage cheese already in here, and this is our asparagus that we just got done cooking in the microwave. We put all the spears in there. And remember that chicken broth we stuck in there, that 1 cup of chicken broth? Yep. That goes in there too. And then put the lid on. You can let it cool down a couple minutes if you want. I'm usually in a hurry, so I don't. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Now, this is the consistency you have. Put it in the bowl. I don't know if you can see that thickness. Sorry, I'm left-handed here. Let me go like that. Now, if that's too thick for you and you want it thinned out a little bit more, Pour just a little bit more of a chicken broth in there. And you can blend it a little bit more. And when you're done, there you have a very nice big bowl of asparagus soup. All right, and this asparagus soup, you can see how creamy it is. You don't have flour in there, starch in there, you don't have milk in there, and we have 130 calories in this bowl, 14 grams of protein, approximately 4 grams of carbohydrates, and 2.5 grams of fat. And I eat that bowl of soup, and believe it or not, I am stuffed. So if you like asparagus like I do, I think you're going to enjoy this soup. I hope you do. Sorry, but I've got to eat my soup while it's warm now. That's good. Here's the recipe. Enjoy.